nice job of just getting themselves back in the game in the top part of this inning. And now they're right where they want to be.
Yeah, it's like Dallas had it made going to top this inning.
There's a line shot. That will get out into center field. So a leadoff single off the bat of Trace Carter. And now the DH to the plate for the Angels. It's Drew Jackson. Jackson stands in. Runner leads off of first here for the Angels. That misses low. 1-0 the count on Jackson with Nate Griffith over on deck. That gets all the way back to the screen. Took a huge hop right back out to the catcher, but still plenty of time for the runner to move up. That is not Trace out there, by the way. It's a courtesy runner, although I can't see from here who that is. Trace is the catcher, so he gets that courtesy runner.
I was trying to look at the number. If he'd hit his back for a second, we'd find out.
This rip foul up the first base line.
34. 34? How about Grant Stone? Courtesy runner.
There's a fastball called a strike over that inside corner. The count moves to 1-2 now on Jackson. So Tanner comes set on the mound. Schlett delivers, and this hit in between the hole at short and third. And there'll be runners on the corners here to begin the fifth inning for the Angels. Brings us to Nate Griffith. And we got another meeting at the mound.
Well, just see, Drew Jackson that time doing a piece of hitting like that. That ball was outside and kind of off speed or whatever, and he just kind of leaned out, put the bat on the ball, and knocked it down the third base side, the third base line like the CNI dog, and got himself a hit. Nice piece of batting there.
This is where you're thankful that high school doesn't play 9 innings.
Yeah, they get enough exercise in 7 that they don't need 9.
This would be a 4-hour game if we went. I'm not exaggerating either. We're about 10 minutes shy of 2 hours.
Now we got the home plate umpire has to reboot here, literally.
Get in front of you. No cheap one.
So Nate Griffith stands in. He is, let's see, got a single and a run scored in the third and then walked in the fourth. The pitch misses away. So 1-0 the count. Nobody out. Runners at the corners here for the Angels. That misses up and in. Count moves to 2-0.
He looks like a basketball player.
And fastball right down the middle. So now 2-1. Deliver here off speed. That's called a strike over that outside corner. So the count will move to 2-2.
Not good news for Nate, but there goes.
That misses away. So now full at 3-2. Well, if you're the Falcons, you really need to do some work here because you don't want to get back around to the top of the order, especially with runners on base. There's ball 4. That should not be a strike and isn't. And so the walk issued. That will make the bases loaded for Josiah Lewis, the number 8 hitter. He scored back in the 3rd and struck out in the 4th.
Here we got the Falcons flirting with trouble again. Bases loaded.
Off speed, that gets away, but nobody moving up. That would have been
disaster.
Yeah, not a good idea. Tried to score on that. 1-0 the count on Lewis.
Nice
really,
job.
Anything here, it's got to really get away for you to move up, because if you start up that line and the other runners start coming, you can get yourself into a little bit of an issue. There's a fastball for a strike. Count pulls even at 1-1. So Tanner fires here. That's off speed and misses inside. Good stop behind the plate by Miller.
Yeah. I was watching Tanner that time, and he was kind of aiming the ball instead of just going ahead and pitching. There.
Fastball, that misses away.
Oh.
And there are multiple reasons why this game is going long.
Yeah. He has called some balls that, wow.
I mean,
that like a really good pitch.
I don't know. There's a fastball called a strike. We'll go to full at 3-2.
Like you said before, though, he's called that all day that way.
Been very consistent.
Yes, he has been.
3-2 pitch. That's low. Now it'll be a walk and a run scored. And the bases will stay loaded. And here comes another. Meaning get them out. So score now 8-6 here in the 5th. Take a break. Come back with your new pitcher in just a moment.
All right, Elijah Hickman stepping back in now.
This pitch gets all the way back to the screen. Runner trying to score from third, and it's going to make it safely. That's Jackson, the DH. So everybody will move up here. 1-1 the count on Hickman outside of that wild pitch. Make it 9-6.
Still no outs.
By the way, your original starting pitcher for Houston was Andrew Matheson, who went 3 innings, 7 runs, 5 hits, struck out 5, and walked 2. And this popped out into center. That's going to fall in for another hit. 1 run is in, and now runners at the corners off the RBI single from Hickman. I'll make it 10-6. I think part of it is, too, you're getting in the point of the week where pitching is getting a little thin.
That's got to be worn out.
So you're trying to just tape it through. I mean, I'm sure these guys are trying to save, their best pitchers for tomorrow in case they play in that game, or at least your best starter. And it's hard to get there because you don't want to use, and if you do use guys, you got to use them sparingly because you want to be able to use them another day. So it just becomes a problem after a while.
That's a real challenge when you get in a tournament like this.
We're a swing and a miss. Count 1-1 on Justin Nimrichter. Justin is 1 for 3 today with a single and a run scored.
Well, if you could find some way to have 4 good starting pitchers, that would be a help.
It's a good strike over that outside corner. Count will move to 1-2. Runners again, lead off the corners. There's a little blooper out towards center, and that's caught by the center fielder. Runner from third didn't try to score, which is surprising because that probably could have scored easily because of the bobble on the catch, but they go ahead and play it safe.
And you kind of think with a 4-run lead, you might have given a shot at it, but they decided not to.
I would have gambled. Yeah, if it's a 1-run game or something, maybe not.
Right, but with the 4-run lead.
Trying to expand it a little if you get thrown out. And it's only the second out of the inning, too, so it's, I don't know. I think it'd make these guys throw the ball. They make a good throw. More power to them.
Yeah.
I mean, that was very shallow to send him, but based on the way he caught it, I would have just went ahead and let it fly. That misses away. So 1-0 the count on Daniel Smith. He is 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI double and a run scored. Also struck out and grounded out to third. This pitch misses up high, so now 2-0. Joel Hardin, the pitcher for Houston here, is another lefty, came on in relief, and Houston trying to piece together this game. As throw over to first is not in time.
Well, it's like you said before, we've had no shortage of left-handed pitchers.
There have been a lot. Usually, man, those are
kind of hard to
almost
come by.
impossible to come by.
Nice
strike over that outside corner. Count will move to 2-1. So again, runners off the corner, swing and a miss on a pitch up and away, and as choosy as these guys have been, I was surprised he went after that.
Yeah, that was quite high and outside.
I think he started swinging and just couldn't stop himself. It looked like almost a half a swing. There's lead off the corners. There's a foul tip back to the screen, so we'll stay 2-2.
Starting to get a little bit more breezy around here. Might be having that rain kind of working its way toward us. I don't know.
Well, I've been trying to keep an eye on that.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. That's a foul tip back into the glove of the catcher, but still counts as a strikeout. So now 2 gone, and the 3-hitter Joseph Kuhn stands in. Joseph is 0 for 3 today, has a couple of strikeouts.
Keep in front of you, E.
Well, there's nothing anywhere nearby, weather-wise. Not yet, anyway. So Hardin comes set and delivers. This chopped foul up the third base line. So 0-1 the count on Kuhn. And runners lead off the corners. Off-speed pitch. That's a beauty. And the count goes to 0-2. That's just a beautiful pitch right there. Pulled the string a little bit.
He does that a few more times. You're going to have him guessing.
There's a fastball called strike 3 at the knees. And down on strikes goes Kuhn. So 3 runs in the inning on a couple of hits. A walk and a couple of strikeouts as well. We'll head to the 6th inning. 10-6 is the lead for the Angels. Back here with more in a moment. You're watching the HWSA. To the top of inning number 6 we go. Just a couple more at-bats here for Houston. Off-speed pitch misses inside. 1-0 the count to Ethan Miller. And that misses inside as well. David Carr's been out there for a little while. The original starter was Judah O'Neill. He actually went 2 1/3 innings. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 strikeout, couple of walks, and it's been Carr ever since. This fouled off.
Another little off-speed pitch. There were a lot of fastballs being thrown, and now the pitchers are starting to come up with a little bit more of off-speed stuff, and the batters have not caught up with that yet.
Lefty winds and fires. Good pitch over that outside corner for a strike, and evens up at 2-2. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up here for Houston. Miller, Kanata, and Boomer Davis.
And I think he's lightened up on his strike zone a little bit.
A swing and a miss
nice.
on